welcome back to another DLC episode of the Extremely Casual Gamers podcast with Ali, Chris and Guy. This is a casual gaming podcast for the everyday gamer, and every Monday we do a dedicated listener contribution. DLC is what that stands for. And today's contribution comes from Ben Hibbs in our ECG for ECG Facebook group. If you're not part of it yet, please come and join. It's very friendly. It's just chill. Nothing crazy happens there really, except for just fun conversations like this one. Now, Ben has hit us up and everyone in the group and said, whose gaming taste is most similar to you on the podcast, and what's a game you would genuinely recommend them?
Really interesting to read this stuff, by the way. I only had a quick glance at it this morning.
Yeah.
But really interesting to just see people's comments and stuff. I loved it.
Yeah, it's very self-centered of us to read this one out for this whole episode, but I'm into it. Sean says, Ali doesn't seem to like anything in particular. I'm a bit like that. I will try almost everything, and sometimes something quite left of field will hook me. I think I am like Sean. Like, I don't really have necessarily genres that I like, but then I'll randomly just get attached to something like Detroit Become Human for like a while, and then that's it. Start to go,
right.
blah, blah, blah. Brandon, I'm definitely like Guy. I'm only up to 846 on the backlog, so not sure what consoles they may have now. Guy, you're in a World War phase at the moment, so maybe Company of Heroes. The newest one is on console 2, World War II base building, and has a campaign.
Cool.
That sounds like you.
Is that, I have to look into it. I think it's a real-time strategy game, which is awesome.
Which is what you're playing, Red Alert, right?
Yeah, but war. That'd be so rad.
Yeah, because you are a big World War II guy.
I love World War II.
Does your dad?
No. I mean, a little bit, but I don't think it's not really something we bonded
So
over.
you've just picked it up yourself from...
Yeah, I just love anything to do with World War II.
Oh, random.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben, who posted this as well, the original post also said Company of Heroes is a good shout. So there's two recommendations there for you, Guy.
I will look into that. Thank you.
Brandon also said for Chris, I don't play FromSoft games, but Hotline Miami might be a little fun for you and a little challenge. Top-down, fast-paced, single-player brawler.
Hotline Miami.
That sounds very left field for Chris to play.
It does, eh?
Hotline Miami 2012 top-down shooter game. Just looking at it here. Look,
What are your thoughts from the screenshots?
initial thoughts are...
It's too colourful. Like my
too
game's
colourful.
dark.
And back in my day, games weren't that colourful. And look, I mean, I have no idea. It's a top-down, old-school looking thing. I love the graphics and stuff and the like art design. Doesn't really, I don't think.
Doesn't grab you?
Okay.
But this is the thing. I'm
Maybe it
never
would.
going. I'm probably never going to play that. But if I was to play it, maybe I probably would enjoy it. If this guy, you know.
Yeah. All right. He also recommended Ellie. Soz, I don't play many cozy games to recommend. Maybe try Game Dev Tycoon. Was that meant to say Tycoon? Maybe not.
Probably.
Might be fun. Or 2 Point Hospital got a lot of praises. I've not heard of those.
So game design
Game
tycoon.
Dev Tycoon, yeah, and then 2 Point Hospital.
Right, so game developer tycoon, you must just create your own game and software company.
Did you ever play Theme Hospital?
No.
That was fun.
What was that one?
Theme Hospital was like, Roller Coaster Tycoon and Zoo Tycoon and stuff, but this one's like you ran a hospital.
Oh, fun.
I love those games.
It was cool. It's like early 2000s. Like it was, and it was rad.
I never played a game like that. I actually think I would enjoy that.
Like it's like you had all these people in the waiting room, and you could still like looking at them and tell what they had.
Oh my god, yeah, because
fun.
you loved Stardew Valley, right?
Yeah.
I reckon you would love like a tycoon, even Zoo Tycoon and stuff.
Yeah.
Zoo Tycoon was so dope.
Yeah,
You made a zoo?
yeah. You just make a zoo, and then you've got like, all right, I can only afford to put antelopes in. They don't draw a lot of crowd, but then you put an elephant in, and the crowds get bigger.
Oh,
And
then you get more money. And
then you need we need someone to toilets. We need like a cafeteria area. Like,
and then you get bored and you put
Like
a
Guy.
lion in the antelope enclosure and they kill them. And if you do it enough, then the World Wildlife Foundation ban you from adopting animals until you stop being attacked.
or you delete the fences around the lion enclosure or something, and then it starts attacking everyone.
That's what I did
fun.
with Jurassic World Evolution as well. I'd build a dinosaur park and then just let the dinosaurs.
I reckon you would like a game like that.
yeah, I think I will. I've never actually tried one.
You should.
Okay.
They're
Totally
really enjoyable. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm not going to promise anything.
No,
but,
I was about to
but-
say.
Honestly, they'll be so cheap on Steam.
Okay.
You should stream it.
Stream one. Okay.
Stream it.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to stream one. Okay, yeah. Thank you for the recommendations there. Scott Hondlink said would have to say he's like Chris. Lots of open world RPGs. Would recommend Baldur's Gate 3 and Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance.
My man.
Yeah, there you go.
And those two
besties.
are on my list. To be honest, to tell you the truth, as I said on the full episode this week, I'm waiting for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 to have all the DLCs out so I can enjoy the full experience.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3, I'm straight up just intimidated by.
Yeah, fair enough.
'Cause I
Looks
just get-
complex, eh?
Yeah, and I just get so into games like that that it's going to be, I'm going to come in here and bang on about it like I do with The Witcher and Elden Ring. And so I just need to just give it a bit of time.
Understand.
And I'll rip into those great suggestions though.
Understand
Zoo
that.
Tycoon's $25 on Steam.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Thank you. Daniel said that he's probably somewhere between Ellie and Guy. Massive Stardew Valley fan, but I've also finished Hollow Knight and love Dwarf Fortress and Factorio. So I don't know. Yeah.
Factorio was recommended to me last week. And
Factorio.
Yeah. And I think it's literally you just got to upgrade like a factory line of like.
That's satisfying.
Yeah.
Because that's what Stardew Valley's like.
Yeah.
And I can sense, who was this one, sorry?
This one was from Daniel.
Daniel, I can tell that he likes playing the not indie games, but the not AAA games, but the sort of really good indie games. Like Hollow Knight's a really well-known, really good indie game. Yeah.
Okay.
Good taste, my friend.
Yeah, sure, my guy.
He's like the guy that, like, while everyone else is listening to, like pop music, he's listening to cool alternative stuff.
Yeah, that's him.
You know what I mean?
That's old daddy boy, if I know him well. Paul Askew, a mix of both Chris and Guy, played Gears of War series except 4 and 5, entirely co-op, The Witcher and all the Halo series, and loved Helldivers 2, but also I stuck with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for more than 45 minutes and couldn't get into Elden Ring despite trying to do a couple of times.
A mix of us.
Yeah.
Because I would have definitely given Final Fantasy VII a proper crack, and you definitely wouldn't play Elden Ring.
No,
like, get
and
into
he's
it.
played
You'd
Gears of
try.
War 1, 2, and 3. I have
stopped.
played Gears of War 4 and it sucked.
Didn't we? There's that extra random spin-off one, Gears of War something.
Judgment Day or
Judgment
something.
Day, yeah, we played that too, but it just lost its flair, Ellie.
Oh, that's a shame, guys. Paul suggests Guy plays the entirety of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Chris plays the entire Halo series. What do you think?
Paul, you are bang out of line, mate.
Who do you think would last longer?
On those games?
In what situation? Oh, with those games.
Yeah.
I think Chris would probably last longer just because I don't think he's as ADHD as you are.
100%.
Yeah.
Because I'm probably like, screw you, I'm finishing these games.
Actually, as well, it's because Chris would last longer because Halo is a really good game.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
He would enjoy it, whereas Final Fantasy VII Rebirth sucks.
I wish we could swap it and I had to play Rebirth. I think I would actually enjoy that
I
game.
love that. Get me to play all the Halos? Hell yeah.
And then Brianna said, I'm defo most similar to Chris. I love open world RPGs and strategy games. Some of my faves are The Witcher 3. Even named our cats Yennefer and Triss.
That's so cool.
That's so cute. Age of Empires, God of War 2018 and Ragnarok. The Last of Us.
Brianna.
Though unlike
Great
Chris.
taste.
Oh, God.
But unlike Chris, I was a big fan of the Halo games.
Yes! I had a good feeling about Brianna.
Too good to be true. That's what she is. So she likes Halo.
Yeah, she does. And then every other game.
And she likes all those other games, so maybe you need to give Halo a go.
Maybe.
Guy, you know I've given Halo a go, and I don't like shooting little glow-in-the-dark orbs and then throwing little purple jellies at people and using like a blue. It just... It does. The thing with Halo is it just doesn't feel like anything. It just feels weird. It's hard to explain.
But like having a guy with 2 swords and grey hair and manifesting spells out of his left hand.
Correct.
That makes sense.
No, there's something about the combat in Halo that does not satisfy me.
Okay.
It doesn't satisfy me.
Why is that a play on words? Like what? Why
why'd you
are you
repeat
saying it like that? Yeah, why are you saying it like that?
What do you
Elliot
mean?
doesn't satisfy
It doesn't
him.
sate
Satan?
sate my hunger for gaming satisfaction. No, it's just
Why?
there's something about it, like throwing the purple and the purple goes everywhere and the little crabs go, It doesn't give me that kick.
Perfect analogy of what Halo
It
is.
just doesn't give me the kick for some reason.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that's the main game loop, is you were doing that over and over and it just doesn't hook me.
Fair enough. I'm still stuck on the fact, is satiated and satisfied related as words in the language?
It's like sate my hunger or sate my thirst means satisfying it, right? It means
yeah, but then it was satiated. Are they related, those words?
Oh, maybe I used it wrong.
I don't know. No, but like they kind of mean the same thing. I'm satisfied or I'm satiated. This is really boring. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, Brianna said, I can't recall if Chris said he's played Ghost of Tsushima or not. If not, then definitely recommend that for him. But you have,
Brianna,
Yeah.
that is a fantastic recommendation. I have played it. I loved it.
Nice.
excellent.
And you played the DLC.
And I played Iki Island.
Yeah.
Iki Island.
Iki Island.
Return to Iki Island or whatever it is. Yeah, 100% love that game.
Nice.
Although I would say Ghost of Tsushima for me is closer to a palate cleanser piece of ginger than it is to the sushi for me. And this is a reference to last week's episode. I've just remembered that this is a
Quite
separate
good.
episode.
It's good though.
But like, it's more of a chill palate cleanser. There's not too much like lore and stuff. It's just, here you go. You're in a cool world.
You learn the combat system.
yeah, it's pretty
you're
easy.
away.
Level
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Do some exploring.
She is currently playing through a second time with Ghosts of Yotai. Sorry,
Yotai about to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it comes out
Yeah.
in September, I think.
Brianna
or
sounds
October.
cool, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
I'm going to put Brianna just behind Cousin Beck
As
Oh, yeah?
potential
Ellie
fill-in
replacement.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, fill-in.
No, yeah, no, fair enough. Now look, I'm going to come out here and I'm going to say something crazy, but I'm going to follow through with this. Okay?
No, you're not going
No,
to.
I am.
No, you're not going to.
No,
I'm not getting my hopes up. I don't care.
Okay, so right now it's Monday that you're listening to this. If you're listening to it on the day it dropped, tomorrow afternoon, Tuesday, New Zealand time, I'm going to be doing a stream because I'm now doing regular streams every Tuesday and Thursday.
Oh, wow.
I am. Yep. And I'm going to pick one of these games that was recommended to me by Brandon, and I'm going to play it on stream.
What are the games?
So it's either going to be Game Dev Tycoon or 2 Point Hospital. Is that what? Yeah. Or I could do Zoo Tycoon.
Do Zoo Tycoon.
Okay,
No,
I'll do one of these games.
But he's the one that's come up with the idea, right?
But we
Yeah,
built
okay.
on that idea.
Okay. I'll have a look. Maybe we
Yeah,
can discuss
choose.
it with stream, and we'll see what we want. But on Tuesday, I will stream one of those games. Just you bloody wait, guys.
What time on Tuesday in New
It's gonna
Zealand?
happen. Well, usually I'm doing it in the mornings, but next week I'm back in radio again. So it'll probably be more like sort of 1 p.m. New Zealand time,
Okay.
I'd say. Yeah.
And how long do you stream for?
Usually an hour to an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. Sometimes 2 hours when I'm feeling a little bit naughty. But yeah, at least an hour is what I'll say.
I feel like I should have a go at streaming.
Yeah, you should. It'd be fun.
You got plenty of time.
Yeah.
The hell's that supposed to mean? For the guy who's unemployed. You've got 3 of the people that do the least amount of work in here, right?
My Twitch name, by the way, is Ellie on the Telly with 2 Y's because the other one had my handle already. So
Yeah, sweet, man.
it's really annoying. Anyway,
Did you want to plug anything, Guy, while you were here?
Yeah, any other? What do you want to
La
plug?
Americana Cafe
No, don't, Guy. That is a proper company.
has a wonderful cafe in Newmarket.
How much did they give you? Did they
Yeah.
pay you?
Nothing. No, they paid me anything.
Okay.
They gave you a bag.
Cool.
And you
Well,
were in their pocket.
they gave us a delicious breakfast. I had a mince on toast with a poached egg on top and a delicious coffee.
$28,
yum.
$33, and
Yeah.
a tote bag, so
Yeah.
$35.
And my daughter had
Nice.
a little breakfast, and they gave us a little colouring in book.
That's
Met some
nice.
lovely people there. It was great.
Okay. That's beautiful stuff. Anything
No
you'd
one
like
go
to,
there.
Yeah, anyone want to plug anything?
Like, don't let Guy come on here and plug an actual
You asked
company.
me if I wanted to plug
As a
anything.
joke after Ellie plugged her thing. I don't know. No, I don't want to plug anything. I'm watching.
Love it.
I think I would love to have a go at streaming, but you need like a computer and a full set, and I just don't game like that. Like, I don't know.
Fair enough.
Maybe I should come over to your house at one time and do a
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah, you can.
Well, we actually could do that. We've been talking about it for ages.
We should.
In the mornings, we should absolutely. You and I should just go around to Ellie's. We'll bring a few coffees and we'll
We
play a
should.
game.
We're always all free in the mornings now that I don't work in radio. Oh my god.
Although next week you are working
Yes,
on radio.
And also,
literally.
I'm not actually that
I'm
free.
busy all the time.
No.
There's so many things I do.
Because I've got a job. Because I've got a job. I can just stay at home while my husband's in Africa.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry, no, we're falling apart
No,
here.
okay. Thank you for listening to another DLC, and I'll see you tomorrow on the stream, everyone. Otherwise, we'll see you on Thursday for another ep. Okay, bye.
Bye.